Fall into the atmosphere. Breeze will make a let's go.
I'm sitting here weightless, light years from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fate was trapped in the atmosphere. No atlas to lift the sphere, then I woke. Falling through the atmosphere. Yeah.
Falling through the atmosphere. Falling through the atmosphere.
She didn't understand the mental. The visual was blurry. I'm leaning, I'm seeing central. Perception, distance is growing. I'm cosmic curry. Don't worry, the vision is blurry. The jury is out on the flurry. The sin and act, it's like you don't know me no more. The vibe is for sure pure, like the bond between Bach and the Fanny Shakur. That's matriarch energy. I'm bleeding out empathy. You screaming, you don't like it. Well, the pressure is a gift. I'm in the zone now. Watch how the tectonic plate shift. Truth teller, no capping. Keep the record there. Look in my eyes. I'm the captain. The message is clear. I'm alone in this vacuum. Whoa, hard cold as the air, trapped in the atmosphere, anywhere. I'm sitting here weightless, light years from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fate twist. Trapped in the atmosphere, no atlas to lift the sphere. Then I woke.
Falling through the atmosphere.
Thinking I could break stones, tectonic to make it home. Took a little bit of that just to leave the world alone. I fell in the zone, barbaric strength like Conan. Keep the snakes from the kids or whoever you boning. The theology is deep, but don't kill me, makes me stronger. The fall is eternal, felt the days getting longer. Couldn't tell the AM from the PM, the sun from the moon. Praying to the most high, get me out the tomb. Longevity, hoping I might hit the turf. Football, Jesus touchdown in the light. I'm in the clutch now, survive the rush now. Let's kick the atmosphere, the dust is settled now. I hear my seed screaming, Daddy, we glad you're here. But the dream is a meal. Then I woke, back to the plumbing. Back to the atmosphere. No atmosphere. Just me.
Yeah, FBA, Breeze Omega. You focused on the old me. Watch this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm different, but y'all focused on the old me. The Laker dynasty, the Shaq and the Kobe. Perpetual oyster, yeah, that's the rollie. You riding waves, chasing dicks like Moby. Yeah, I'm in the dark, sounding like a shinobi. Yeah, in your heart, I'm the one that you know, G. Filler packs and the scats with the OGs. Built it on a pillar, not a funeral pie. Breathe, scat pack screaming, or paw on the tide. You should have seen the truth straight through the wire. You know, country for old men. No one's gonna hire. You feeling the sweat, wet with perspire. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10 while the world stays silent. Go ahead, let them spit words like Letterman. Foundational black, call me a veteran. Banging on the doors of hell, let them in. I seen the snakes, I seen them shed skin. Try to get close like they next to kin, but they messy with the games they playing. Burrito styles, I'm only one of many. Needles child, and I ain't falling for a penny. Keeping down, but it's so proud. They hate the black, cause we so loud. So I turn up the volume, Percocet, Oxy, Valium. Tears of a clown, keep the smile in the stadium. Blame it on my phone while you keep asking. I'm a king in the dark, y'all just acting. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates to hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10 while the world stays silent. But they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10, world stay silent.
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is. Breeze Omega.
Check it. I wrote this hopeless
Filled with the dominance.
Frappuccino flow. Yeah, you know who the codist is.
Filled with the dominance.
Grandma screaming bingo while we playing for the win. From the pachinko parlors back to where the plots begin. Five, that cinco rocks round your head. We see the dots. Movement mechanical, dancing like in casino bots. New Jack City vibes, watching how that Nino plots. He ain't a gangster, he just knows the local spots. But now we singing to the feds, talking to the cops, chasing after clout. Why? Is that how you get your props? Now you're locked away, someone else took your slot. That ain't a circle, it's a pit where the bodies rot. I wrote this hopeless, filled with the dopiness, Frappuccino flow, yeah, you know who the codist is. Grandma screaming bingo while we playing for the win. From the pachinko parlors back to where the plots begin. Yeah, I wrote this hopeless. Immerse you in the heat, dead in the desert sand. That's what the thirst do when you're in a lonely land. Skill walls, iron talents, now they can't hurt you. Cause you've been through the fire, you know what that hurt do. Popping the purse, stop, tell me what's the worth, dude. I'm mapping out the earth, longitude and latitude. Dungeon explorer, checking all your attributes. Can you form a strategy, build up a battle group? You ain't ready for war. Survive any and all when they come to battle you. Or run to the forest like the frightened tattle do. You were afraid, that's why the rhythm scattered you. Boom, boom, boom. Now the legend splattered too. Clear the street, but you survived the hit, so I'm not mad at you. I respect you. You brought the intellect, just like you had to do. Death before dishonor, that's why I clapped at you. Weapon with the body, and the residue. Words are illegible, the beat stock's incredible. Living through the detox, healing in the medical. I'm glad you made it back, glad you made it home. We're finally all grown, seeds planted in the stone. Yeah.
What it do, family? What it do? It's your boy Breeze Omega. Omega, that's Breeze, certified FBA. Salute out to y'all. Yo, FBA Convo, they be over there. I don't know where Pinky at just yet. Diamond either. They'll probably slide in when they get a chance. But yo, yeah, everybody be over there. FBA. It's down over there too. It's a lot of family over there too. I'm trying to get a lot of the family to start coming over here and following me. We'll see what goes on with that. What it do to the family? Fresh in the house, Claude Zandam, Young Riaz, FBA Convo. We had somebody else in here who said what up. Shout out to everybody out there. I hope y'all having a great one, having a blessed Tuesday. Yeah, your birthday tomorrow, FBA Convo. Shout out to you. Shout out. Yo, you know one thing I was just noticing, because I want to get into Shia Lebouf got whooped on. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all that. Shia LaBeouf got whooped on, man. Oh my God, Shia LaBeouf. You need to stop being out here using that N-word and acting crazy, because everybody ain't gonna be nice and kind to you, bro. People don't give a damn about your mental illness. Everybody got mental illness nowadays. So we gonna get into him in just a minute, but I was just thinking how the numbers and how they were showing the NBA All-Star game, how empty it was up in there, how it was barely any people at the game. It was crazy. Like, you never seen the All-Star game look like this. And my personal opinion, I think, because the slam dunk contest was terrible. It was the worst slam dunk contest I've seen in years, and I barely even saw it. But nobody could barely make a dunk. It's like, there ain't no Zions no more. It ain't nobody really that can get up like that. It's like motherfuckers come in and do one and done nowadays. It ain't like how back in the days you would have repeat offenders and shit. And there's just no style to it. It's no flavor. And then you barely knew any of the people who was in the dunk contest. Yeah, it was in LA, right, Fresh? It was in LA, okay. I didn't know where it was to be that empty. And I don't know if it's the backlash because people don't really fuck with celebrities no more. See, that's what this damn this internet game done changed for all them celebrities. People done seen all the weird shit y'all niggas do. They see how y'all really don't stand up for nothing, that y'all really not about shit, that y'all all in this damn cabal. As Kwame Brown said, the go along, get along game. And that's who all these people are. They're not they're not anybody that you want to be associated with anymore. You know, and I would say another thing too. I think it's got to do with it's a lot of foreign players now. People don't really know these people. People not really into these foreign players like that. What's the tall boy from San Antonio? And he said some weird stuff. So people not with that French nigga. They don't really like these characters that they got now. Before, you know, there was style. You know, all the, and you see how they dress when they come into these games. And then before they told you, oh, don't be political. But you notice nobody got no problem with them walking around with chains on their feet, with mask on their face, talk about ICE and all this different shit. It's like, it's really weird now. The atmosphere is weird. Yeah, Wemby. Nobody like him. He's not a likable character. Was Giannis even in it this year? I don't even know. I don't even know. And then it had a high female aesthetic to it this year too. It's like they focused on the WNBA like that, and I don't know, man. I thought they used to keep that shit all separate. Yeah, Jaylen Brown from the Celtics. Yeah, I fuck with Jaylen Brown. Because he keep it real. Jaylen Brown don't be mixing his words. He say what the fuck be on his damn mind. And so you see that is failing. The Essence Fest. You see, look, all the years it was run by black people, it was never in debt. The Essence Fest was never in debt. All the years it was just run by black people. You got these Africans up in there, and now the Essence Fest is in like $1.5 million in debt. So it just goes to show you that the ball ain't in the right people's hands, and they paying for it. I don't know if this is backlash or this is just the lack thereof that nobody is feeling this stuff. There's no style to it anymore. There's just nothing going on. People don't care about celebrities. It's a new age. People want people they can relate to. They don't want a bunch of people who just pop up from France or all these Eastern Europeans and stuff. It ain't like back in the days. It's a different game now. It's a different game. And all these companies is losing out on money and all that LGBTQ stuff. People ain't really with that stuff. As more people, you know, kind of want to find a so-called spirituality and stuff, people are rejecting this stuff. But let's get to the 800-pound gorilla in the room. I mean, Shia LaBeouf, man. You got the brakes beat off of you. I was like, I didn't know who that was at first. I had to look up at the title, like, oh, Shia LaBeouf catch a beat down outside a New Orleans bar. In New Orleans? And I always laugh. It's always like there's a motherfucker start some shit, and then there's always a white guy there like, stop. Like when a white guy's getting duffed out, it's always other white people come running up to try to save him. I mind my business. Even if you a black person and you out there causing some chaos, I don't get involved. It's not for me to get involved with. If you're the person, the perpetrator, you kind of deserve what you get. I'm not going to mix it up and get involved with somebody who I saw them start some shit. People need to learn. Stop talking crazy to people, or you just might catch them hands. You just might catch them. That's how messed up the world is now. And y'all think people just going to be playing with y'all. It's over. All that shit is over. People are not wanting to let you just invade their space and talk crazy to them because you telling everybody you crazy. Well, all that crazy shit is out the door. You don't got nowhere to go if you a crazy nigga no more. There's no fucking... Everybody was mad at Trump because he said he was going to reopen insane asylums. And I'm like, he might have to. There's a lot of crazy niggas out there on the streets, including Shia LaBeouf. Let's get into that video. Let's watch him get duffed out. Let me make sure I might gotta change.
They charge us crazy. They charge us crazy on that, bro. Happened. It ain't working.
And there's And that's another thing. You always hear a motherfucker in the background, or as I call it, the background. It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it. Nah. To that person, they might feel that it is worth it and it is warranted. So yeah, let's see him. Fair use YouTube, fair use this for education. Let's watch him get the brakes beat off of him. Oh, wait, where the video go? Hold on. There we go.
They charge is crazy. Shia Lebouf is trying to they charge is crazy on that, bro. Happened. It ain't worth it. Stay down. Stay down. Chill. I'm telling you, chill. Can you please sit the cop? Chill. I'm gonna beat the out. Chill the out. I'm gonna beat the out you, boy. Chill. Cut that out, bro. I'm telling you, we ain't out that. You do that one more time, we ain't gonna take it easy. Hey, down. That's enough, man. You ain't talking to me. Chill the out. Hey.
So there, let me just run it one more time because I'm not sure if it showed really well. I'll see it.
Shia Lebouf is trying to
He's all on the ground.
It ain't worth it. Stay down.
He's missing his shoes, his shirt.
I'm gonna beat the out. Chill the out. I'm gonna beat the out you, boy. Chill. Cut that out, bro. I'm telling you, we ain't out that. You do that one more time, we ain't gonna take it easy. Hey, down. That's enough, man. You ain't talking to me. Chill the
Come on, kid. He getting his ass whooped. When you end up with a dirty back, man, it's a wrap. You should have just gave it up, bro. Ending up with your back all dirty in the streets of New Orleans is kind of crazy. It's crazy work. I don't know what he's on or what he's going through, but he needs to stay off the streets. Like, where is his handlers? Where are the people who, like, handle him and keep him from ending up in these L's like this? Because this is just going down. People just whooping his ass. This is the second ass whooping he done got, I think, in like 2 months. So I don't know what's going on with Shia LaBeouf, but he's out here getting whooped on. And I don't know. I don't know where his people's at, who's like for him. But because he obviously ain't had no peoples with him out there, and he was acting crazy. And he met the right one. Because that brother was throwing them hammers at his ass. They was rolling him over. He had his shoe knocked off and everything. You know you getting whooped. I was trying to get a fuller video from TMZ, but I couldn't find one. But yeah, he was getting his ass whooped. So, and then there was another some boxer or somebody. He was out at something that Rampage Jackson was doing some type of live, and it was a big ass dude there, and I guess his wife was right there. I couldn't tell what type of white woman she was, but she looked like a white tea woman. I wasn't certain. But this dude kept trying to, this other boxer, he was hitting on his wife, and then the dude that was with Rampage Jackson just smacked him one time and laid his ass out. Fair use YouTube. This is the fisticuffs hour. We want to bring y'all the fisticuffs because there's all kinds of fisticuffs going on out in these goddamn streets. And if you don't watch yourself and keep your motherfucking mouth shut, you might get whooped on. You might get whooped on. So, yep, we saw Shia LaBeouf. He got his ass whooped. And now this other dude right here, he's talking shit. And he talking about, you think I'm going to be respectful to you and da-da-da-da-da. It's like, bro, be respectful to yourself. be respectful to yourself, because something might happen to you. Don't y'all see all the gunplay and all the stuff that be happening out here? And y'all still be out here just acting crazy. And then when somebody put them motherfucking hands on you, now you ready to go to court and shit. Well, let's get into that. Let's see it.
You ready from 200 Griffith? Oh!
He might have deserved that. That was powerlifter Larry Wheels slapping influencer boxer Dean the Great during a live stream with Rampage Jackson. Dean the Great was having a few drinks that night and continued making advances towards Larry's wife. Here's some of what led to him getting slapped.
Hey, but she agreed with me. Can I get a hug?
No, don't do. Oh, whoa. Here, King. You know why?
She a queen, though.
Listen. Whoa. No, don't.
Deserve that. That was powerlifter Larry Wheels slapping influencer boxer Dean the Great during a live stream with Rampage Jackson. Dean the Great was having a few drinks that night and continued making advances towards Larry's wife. Here's some of what led to him getting slapped.
Hey, but she agreed with me. Can I get a hug?
No, don't do. Oh, whoa. Here, King. You know why?
She a queen, though.
Listen. Whoa. I know we stream. You gotta chill. We gotta chill.
Is that to do with the?
Funny around. I think I'm finna be respectful. Cause his wife up for grabs.
Hey, he's been mad disrespectful. Hey, don't be mad disrespectful. Come on, man.
Good.
Listen, I know we streaming.
His wife up for grabs.
We're doing the hands.
This.
Hey, you ready for them 100 gifted? 200.
Listen.
You ready for them 200 gifted? Whoa! 200 gifted.
Literally
Hey,
knocked
Dean.
his ass out on the ground.
Yeah, Dean.
Yeah, Claude, he was doing a lot of zesty shit. Zesty looking little ass up here talking all crazy. Nigga, you do know you got a ponytail. And if that big dude grabbed a hold of that and put a hammer on you, you lucky he only smacked you. And that smack, you can hear that shit loud as hell. Let's look at it one more time.
You ready for 200 gifted? Oh!
He might have deserved that. That was powerlifter Larry Wheels slapping influencer boxer Dean the Great during a live stream with Rampage Jackson. Dean the Great was having a few drinks that night and continued making advances towards Larry's wife. Here's some of what led to him getting slapped.
Hey, but she agreed with me. Can I get a hug?
No, don't do. Oh, whoa. Here, King. You know why?
She a queen, though.
Listen. Whoa. I know we stream. You gotta chill.
We gotta chill. Hey,
This is funny around. I think I'm finna be respectful. Cause his wife up for grabs.
Hey, he's been mad disrespectful. Hey, don't be mad disrespectful. Come on, man.
Good.
Listen, I know we streaming.
Hands, bro.
This.
We're doing the hands.
Hey, you ready for them 100 gifted? 200.
Listen.
You ready for them 200 gifted? Whoa!
Damn.
200 gifted.
Felt good.
Hey, Dean. Yeah,
I was
Dean.
waiting for that moment.
I felt that shit, nigga. Like, boy, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas today? And that nigga look like an immovable object. Oh, damn. I don't know if that was him knocked all the way over there by the wall, but damn, nigga. You just wanted it. You kept asking. And if that's how liquor make you act, maybe you should stop drinking. Maybe you should stop drinking, old boy, because that brother did not play. He put a paw on your fucking face. And now you got to go to bed with a damn headache. You know he was feeling that shit still in the morning. He was feeling that all through his jaw, through his ear, even through his hairpiece. Got knocked the hell out. Crazy. And that's very disrespectful. You telling a nigga his wife is up for grabs. That's crazy work. Crazy. I don't know what the hell motherfuckers is thinking, but yo, you better watch what you saying and watch what you doing, because motherfuckers ain't moving like that in 2026. It's a different world now. We're going to keep it on that. We're going to move on to some FBA business. Let's keep it moving. Word up. Don't get walloped out here.
What took y'all to see a confession from DJ Vlad to know that Tory ain't shoot that girl? We've been saying this for years, and now all of a sudden everybody's so shocked at DJ Vlad's confession. For the ones that haven't seen it, DJ Vlad posted a confession on Twitter, pretty much confessing that he's on Rock Nation's payroll.
Up, young
he said that Rock Nation paid him to push the narrative that Tory shot that girl. They paid him to automatically support Megan and all that stuff. And he said the judge is on payroll, the jury was on payroll, the officers on payroll. Pretty much everybody's on Rock Nation and Jay-Z payroll. He also said that the hit put out on Tory in prison, Rock Nation. But again, this is stuff that we already knew years ago. That's why they had to pay you, DJ Vlad, to have people with big platforms to try to gaslight the public. But we already knew this. The public already knew that the story was capped and that Tory ain't shoot that girl. That's why they needed to pay so many people off to push this narrative, including DJ Vlad. So, like, yeah, DJ Vlad confessed, but he even tweeted that he's out on all of this because the check bounced. So, DJ Vlad don't get props for dropping this confession. The man is still in prison, and the man almost was killed by Rock Nation. And you over here on Twitter talking about, I have a confession, thinking that he's doing the right thing. Bruh could have died. Bruh could have died, and you were a part of it. He did, and now the check bounced, and now you want to come out and say something. So DJ Vlad don't get no props for out in Rock Nation and out in Jay-Z. He just shows that it's real out here, that people really do be getting paid to lie. And DJ Vlad is one of them. And this really just exposed DJ Vlad's character. I mean, his character has kind of already been exposed in several different ways. But for him to think, I don't know what his intentions were. But him posting that on Twitter, I don't know what he was expecting out of that. But in my opinion, this just showed, like, how folks really be moving nowadays, bro. Tory is in prison right now, serving time, missing out on his son, all that. Bro almost died while you on payroll by Rock Nation. But since your check bounced, now all of a sudden you want to tell the truth for Tory. Like, come on, bro. DJ Vlad don't get no props for Alvin Jay-Z. You only doing it because the check bounced. I hope you get locked up. I hope Megan and Kelsey and all them folks that had any part of this whole thing get locked up.
Well, there you go. There you go. DJ Vlad. What it do, Jesse Paris? What it do, my good brother? I'm going to hit Jesse up. I wanted to ask Jesse some questions on the, breaking that algorithm. But, yeah, DJ Vlad, though, been like a fuddy-duddy nigga to me when he had Crispy up there. And then Tariq Nasheed showed up at that motherfucking spot, and Crispy was running around that studio. Oh, my God. I still look at Crispy like a funny-ass nigga. That's Crispy is Tommy Sotomayor, y'all. If you didn't know, that's the name that Tariq gave him, Crispy. And when Tariq used to make them puppets about him, so that shit was funny as hell. But, yeah, DJ Vlad is a weirdo nigga. He always got the gooey raccoon up there. A lot of weirdo niggas up there all the damn time. So I don't even know why niggas still fuck with DJ Vlad. But that just goes to show you. That's, you know, you put a couple of dollars up in these niggas' faces, you know, niggas is going to be on there. Godfrey be on there all the time, too. That's why I be like, Godfrey, you know, got a little bit of Tether vibes being on there all the damn time. But yeah, we all kind of knew that. I mean, everybody knows when they did that investigation into the whole story, we knew that Tory Lanez didn't shoot Meg Thee Stallion. And that was another white guy, YT guy, who I believe did that story. You know what I mean? So he did that damn story about showing that Tory Lanez couldn't have popped on her. Yeah, Jesse, I don't understand it. It's the weirdest thing. That's why I don't really listen to none of these Negroes and they cohorts. because y'all be sitting up there right in the devil's den. Oh yeah, okay. But yeah, he's up in the damn devil's den, hanging out with these damn fools. Shout out to Jesse Paris in the motherfucking house. Keep it going. Yeah, you won't find me hanging around them types of people. It's just crazy. Get these damn stories in here. Did that. Word up. How y'all day been, Jesse? Shit, I'm just chilling. We just doing Tuesday's Troll, trying to get through it. Maga continues tomorrow. Got a lot of shit to run around and do tomorrow too. We already covered the All-Star game. We covered Shia LaBeouf getting mopped up. Listen to this immigrant lady, what she got to say.
If you are a descendant of immigrants who have come to the United States since the 1960s, I want you to take a look at this picture and keep this in mind if you ever have the question, or if you hear others have the question about, well, my parents came to this country, my grandparents, my great-grandparents came to this country with nothing, not speaking English, not knowing anyone, and they were able to make a life for themselves. Why can't Black Americans seem to do the same? So here's some homework for those of you who have that question, or if you hear others
Yeah,
who
I'm about
have
to
this
talk
question,
about him in just a minute.
take some time and look through Google to see what all of these things are. What is chattel slavery, specifically chattel slavery? You might have heard of Jim Crow. You probably haven't heard of black codes. You probably haven't heard of some major racial massacres against Black folks in the United States and descendants of enslaved people. Maybe you have heard of redlining, but maybe you don't know about how the war on drugs is very much a racial issue. This is going to give anyone with these kinds of questions a really good sense as to just a sample of some of the things that Black Americans have had to face in this country that is very specific to their racialized
Shout out to the
experience,
legendary
that folks who
Telinator.
are immigrants or children of immigrants, grandchildren of immigrants who have come since the 1960s that we have not had to deal with and our parents and grandparents did not have to deal with.
And not only did your parents and your grandparents not have to deal with it, your grandparents and your parents joined in on the so-called alleged racial hierarchy and caste system politics that go on in this country. Your own family has been a part of all this wicked system. So y'all need to really just do a lot of deep digging in your damn soul. So she's right, and I hope she makes it known to her people, because just the same way we tell white people, YT people, that they have to speak to their people about their racial hatred of Black people in America, it's the same with you immigrants. Y'all got to talk to your own damn people. It's not for us to try to make y'all figure anything, because we going to survive anyway because of all that stuff you seen that they did to us. That's why we don't give a damn. We already say, what else can they do to us that they haven't already done? You could just run down the list of all the shit they've done to us and continue to do to this day. You got brothers out here trying to fish and YT people running up on them, telling them where they can't fish and talk about they stealing fish. This is just what YT people have been ordained or made wardens to do, as our good brother Neely Fuller Jr. said, R.I.P., that all the white people have been made wardens of not just the greater jail or greater confinement, but also of lesser confinement. That's why you see all these white people out here always falsely calling the police on black people. And as you can see, the Democrats ain't done a damn thing for us. They haven't done a damn thing for us. No anti-black hate crime bill, nothing to stop people from falsely calling the cops on us. There's no punishment, literally. That's right. Past, present, and future atrocities. And that's why I say I didn't really be like, oh, well, damn, Jesse Jackson died today. I was like, well, about time. He wasn't doing nothing. He ain't done nothing in years. I even go back to when he was saying all that I am somebody's speech. I am uneducated. I am in jail. I am poor. All that negative shit he said about black people to try to say that he is a human being. That was weirdo shit. And so when you say that type of stuff, then what you think your white cohorts think? Like, well, Jesse Jackson said y'all was all uneducated. Jesse Jackson said y'all was all criminals. So I never really liked that speech. And I seen them playing that speech today. I was like, man, fuck that speech. And fuck messy Jesse Jackson. Okay. Word up. Yes, yes. Shout out to our good brother, Dr. Khaled Abdul Muhammad. That brother was a RIP to him too. Another fighter. You don't got him around no more. He used to tell it straight to these folks. He was more valuable to me than Jesse Jackson ever was. Yeah, I think it was Love Jones, he said. He sent us some roses. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Love Jones is voluptuous. I just love looking at her sometimes. And she was really mad at motherfuckers the other night on TikTok because the way people was talking to Tariq Nasheed. So this is my first time seeing her get really angry. But yeah, she was cussing. She was flinging those B words at some of those women over there. And so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jesse Jackson, I didn't feel nothing for him passing. I had a bunch of people on Facebook like, you ain't post nothing about Jesse Jackson passing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to check it out, Jesse. Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all gonna cover it. Okay, yeah. Cause and the Rainbow Coalition, the Rainbow Push Coalition, that's what it's actually called. And that was just inclusive and bringing in all that LGBT stuff, more immigrants. So yeah, Jesse Jackson is messy. So hey, I'm not kicking him cause he gone, but I'm not up here hooping and hollering for him cause he gone. It's just like, okay, treat him like a nigga I just didn't really know because I don't know what he was about. He didn't help Chicago not one bit. Not one bit. And nigga, I still feel like you got MLK killed unalived. I feel like you got MLK unalived. so your ass could try to get the limelight. Yeah, then naming us African Americans, all that shit was detrimental to us. That's what I'm saying. When he was saying that African American term, I remember my great grandmother was still alive, and she was like, "What is this African stuff he talking about?" She's like, "Oh Lord, I'm not gonna be saying that." Word up, Jesse is just like I don't feel nothing for Jesse Jackson. He didn't he didn't do nothing. He was just a waste of time. He was just as bad as what's the other old nigga who died that I put him out my
If you
mind
are a descendant of
from
immigrants who have come to the United
Edward
States since the
Pettus bridge
1960s, I
who
want you to
always
take a
getting
look
who was
at this
always getting
picture
beaten
and
up.
keep this in mind. If you ever have the...
He was with that what was that shit called? Smart or whatever that shit was. Not Elijah Cummings, the other old Negro who passed away like maybe like a year or two ago, sitting down there, sitting on the damn floor. John Lewis. Yeah, I just be putting these niggas out my mind because if I think about them, I start to seethe and shit. I start thinking like, how this nigga didn't do nothing for black people, but had the nerve to get out here for LGBTQ shit, get out here for fucking immigrants, and all these people. And you see right now, the whole Congressional Black Caucus is a bunch of tethers. Where the nigga talking about stop sloganizing, stop sloganizing? Why he ain't saying nothing about all these white tea people who now want to defund ICE and all this stuff? That ain't sloganizing, I guess, huh? You got white tea women quitting their jobs for this. This is how I told you how if y'all talk about they don't have privilege, there's privilege that you could quit your job to get out here and just protest for ICE. Make it make sense to me.
I quit my job for this, and I've been having flare-ups and stuff, so it's like I can barely, and I have panic attack.
You said when you heard the sirens, you immediately ran out. Where were you?
I was about 15 minutes away.
And what were you doing?
I was disassociating on my bed. I mean, I might as well put my time to something useful. If you've seen the video, everything, it was not self-defense by that terrorist. It was not.
How did your boss respond when you quit?
It was like a part-time. I'm getting back after
we call them nigga clobber
recently in my life. So sometimes disability takes my life over, and I'm still kind of in shock. Like,
school's been canceled. Have people been taking off work for this? Have you had to take off work for this?
Y'all always got disability and panic attacks, but you out here in the midst amongst ICE. Y'all people are crazy. That's why I said there was a brother, a rapper called Memphis Love or some shit, and they done whooped him and bust down his door and everything and took him to the hospital, but now they put him in jail and shit. And I don't even know for what they put him in jail for, but I see the reason why he was going crazy. He had a damn white girl. He had a damn Becky, and she drove him to the point of insanity. I don't understand these people. Let's see if I could find that story, because it probably got buried. You can clearly see him. He was in the video just begging the white girl to leave him alone. But she wouldn't leave him alone. Let's see if I can even locate it. A lot of these weirdo rappers, a lot of these people done lost their damn minds. But yeah, it's for me, I'm cool on Jesse Jackson and them. I'm cool on all those people. Hey, I feel bad for your family because they're gonna lose their so-called alleged matriarch or whatever. I mean patriarch. But hey, I mean, this is what happened when you out here. And you didn't do nothing for the people that you should have done something for. And you want us to have some emotion for you. I'm trying to see if I can locate it. If not, I'll just find it and set it up for another time. Here go some more. Remember I said this the fisticuffs edition. It seemed like all the white people in England or Jamaica, a person with Jamaica Burrows, you would tether. Of course you would miss Jesse Jackson. He did more for you tethers than anybody else. Now don't bring that tether shit over here. You're gonna get 86.
I want to clear my name, and I want my job back.
At a Louisville DMV, the place meant to vet safe and legal drivers, some clerks were instead allegedly making money in a dangerous side hustle.
Undocumented workers would come in to the office.
No, he loved you, Jamaica Burrows. He ain't loved us. He didn't love FBA. He loved you tethers.
Then be paid under the table. They would be paid $200 a person.
Melissa Mormon, a 3-year employee working at the NIA Center branch, says illegals would walk in with fake birth certificates, social security cards, and utility bills. 2 co-workers, according to Mormon, would then give them the fast pass treatment. No lines, no tests, just licenses for cash.
My ID was being used
crazy.
in order to...
That's why we got all these tethered drivers riding around,
her
crashing
whistleblower
into
letter,
niggas all
dated
over the
October
place.
29, 2024, warned management that her employee credentials were being used, even when she wasn't at work. Investigators later said that her ID popped up in more than 2,000 shady transactions.
They actually took my phone and looked through all my messages. They looked through my Cash App. They looked through my Zelle, just to prove they know I didn't wasn't involved in any of this business picture.
Mormon says she turned over everything to clear her name, but after getting grilled 3 times in just one day, she was fired over the phone.
I want to clear my name. I want to let people know out there that I wasn't involved in any type of legal activity.
Her attorney, Gary Adams, calls it textbook retaliation for exposing fraud and abuse of authority, and he's suing under Kentucky's Whistleblower Act.
As soon as she tells them everything she knows, she gives them everything she can to exonerate herself, she gets fired.
But instead of clearing her name, Melissa Mormon says she got branded the culprit.
That's crazy. See, I told you, when you're a foundational Black American, you damned if you do and you're damned if you don't in this damn wicked ass system of white supremacy, which is racism. It's just trying to do the right thing, which by all of us, we should commend her, because this is not just about them being illegal. This is about safety. As we've been seeing all these illegal immigrants in these trucks all over the place, crashing into people, in cars, crashing into people. Like before they even started raiding Minnesota, there was a problem with the insurance premiums going up because of all these accidents. And all these accidents were being caused by Somali drivers and other immigrants. See, they have come over here and they all started finessing. Yeah, this tether, they don't have nothing else to do because they getting paid to do this. What it do, MBB 911? But other than that, this is a question about safety. You got all these people just running around and crashing into people, hitting people. It's just crazy out here. And the Democrats want to keep this shit going. That's why you got the Democrats running around here talking about, oh, it shouldn't be no IDs for fucking voting or showing that you have proof of residence. That's the wildest shit I heard the Democrats say. That's the wildest shit ever. It should be nothing wrong with showing your driver's license, showing your ID, showing your birth certificate or anything, if you have one. They're just going to try to push through all this hogwash in there so they can get this other voting group or voting block, because they know that Black Americans have stated that we are on the mission for tangibles or no vote. No tangibles, no vote. So they're willing. That's right, Jesse. They're willing to just let everything go overboard just because that's what they are now. Talking about they're going to shut down the government for these people. And it's just crazy. They've shown you who they are. How much more do they need to show us? Yeah, I saw that on Afro. And it's just like, how much more do they need to show us? I'm not interested in allowing illegal immigrants to vote. You can't go over to their country and cast a damn vote. You got to have papers in their country. When they just had their so-called elections in Afghanistan a year ago, you saw all the people holding up their papers showing that they allowed to vote. So if other people in other countries and foreign lands got to show identification and that they are from there to be able to vote, why not the same thing here in America? Now, you're not a hard worker. Your boss can't give you 5 more minutes. Stop the cap, Jamaica Burrows. Your boss don't give you no extra 5 minutes because you a hard worker so you could sit around and troll. Shut up. You ain't no hard worker. You wouldn't be up on all these everybody's fucking broadcast trolling. Because that's all I see you going around is just trolling. Get this tether out of here, Jesse. Get him up out of here. This is a tether-free zone. We got sharks in the water. You and your inner tube can go somewhere else. We don't need inner tube refugees over here trying to talk for us or tell us how much you a hard worker. Go kiss your boss ass some more. That's why you got a boss. You probably don't even got a boss. I didn't know Uber had a boss or a manager for Uber. I'm not mad at all. I just don't like your mustiness over here. You bringing must into the room. And all that bush meat smell. We don't want to smell no bush meat. Or your little funky flip-flop feet. Say that 3 times fast. Get your ass out of here. This is a tether-free zone. We don't want no tethers over here. You add and you have no value to what we doing and how we live. We don't want you around. See, this not unbiased Ron or Bronze Reaper and them where they let tethers come over and just keep babbling in the chat incessantly. We don't got time for that. We don't want to hear your opinions or what you got to say. We over that. We used to listen to y'all musty asses all the time while you was back there with the boss telling on niggas. This nigga is always late. This nigga is in the break room still. That's what y'all do. And I know me, for one, I prefer not to have you around. It's like I don't want a mangy dog around. That ain't my dog. You got to get from around here. Or alley cats sitting on the back fence. I don't want you there. Or squirrels raiding my garden. Get the hell on. You don't add any value. That's right. It's a tether-free zone. We don't want tethers over here. There's plenty of other places you can go over there and babble and waste people time. We don't want to hear from you. Here go a Nabisco. A Nabisco doing what they do the best. Fight somebody who's like, they always going after soft targets. What it do, Big E? What it do? They always after soft targets.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa!
Oh, I told you not to put that in my face. I didn't.
Dude, you can't do that.
Yes, you did. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa!
Oh, I told you not to put that in my face. I didn't.
Dude, you can't do
yes,
that.
You did. No,
Dude.
I'm not gonna ask. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Who the put your hands on me, sir? You put your hands on me. Dude. You shoved that camera into my face, sir.
That's not, dude, that's crazy.
No, sir. Are you serious, dude?
Damn, he did not put that in his face. He just attacked him like the wild beast he is. I'll tell you, boy. You think you got the right to just attack a person? I assume that person's some type of journalist. But damn, y'all didn't call the cops. Y'all didn't even try to intervene on his behalf. Hey, he's just standing there with the camera. It's not in your face. He's standing there. These people are crazy. But if you let them tell it, they'll have you thinking that they soft, cuddly teddy bears. Always talk about they're going through something. No, you ain't. You out here doing all the white stuff that you allowed to do. Beat on people, all types of stuff. And Young Riaz, yeah, Mayo on Mayo crime. Young Riaz, they said y'all eating up all the fried chicken over there in Britain. Check this out.
Can never go wrong with fried chicken.
US style fried chicken is a phenomenon Samir's been watching unfold on TikTok for
What
years.
it do, Angelica Lena? And know what they said. Let's play that back from the beginning. So people don't get it misconstrued.
All other fast food
Hold on.
outlets. According to
US style fried chicken. Listen to what they said.
Chicken is a phenomenon Samir's been watching unfold on TikTok for years. And the craze is transforming the British high street with chicken.
Everybody, and who made fried chicken? It was foundational black Americans who made fried chicken.
In 2025, 52% of Gen Z fast food consumers said they'd eaten from a chicken shop in the past
They eating
year.
all the fried chicken over there.
Of all fast food consumers. That's according to research by Mintel.
Fried chicken just performs really well. It's the crunch, it's the visuals, it's the sauce, it's the different ways you can have it.
What does that mean for traditional British takeaways? There are roughly 25,000 UK fish and chips.
Them fish and chips is in danger.
That number has now dropped to about 9,000. Some are now
fish and chips is in danger.
We saw, seeing a 10% increase straight away. It was a bit of a worry when you introduced that into the menu, but what we did see is that it's like a completely new clientele that are coming to us.
Got that tether up out of here.
The rise of the large chains in the UK has actually helped him.
It's actually doing me a favor because it's bringing the hype here.
Yeah, like nobody want no damn motherfucking fish and chips. Y'all just be putting vinegar on that shit. It don't be no tartar sauce or nothing. Nigga, I need some tartar sauce and some hot sauce on that fried fish. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, FBA Combo. This ain't Bronze Reaper and them weird. No disrespect to my brother Orashalan, but we don't need them. We don't want them over here. You gonna make some fried chicken tonight, Jesse? Damn, I was thinking about that. I was looking at some chicken today when I was at the grocery store. When I was coming home, I stopped at the grocery store. But I was like, damn, I still got that corned beef in the refrigerator that I just made. So I'm eating corned beef, and my daughter, she done went over to her grandmother's house. So it's just me and the dogs here. Yeah, I want some fried chicken tonight. I had bought some damn Popeyes the other day. Wait, hamburger helper? That's what you got, FBA Convo? Ain't nothing wrong with no hamburger helper. Shit, you make that shit extra cheesy, I'll eat that shit. Now, I just had some purple cabbage with some damn corned beef. I wanted some corned beef. I was like, let me go to the store and get me a goddamn corned beef. Word up. Yeah, Briaz, y'all got all the fried chicken over that bitch. That's why chicken's so damn expensive now. Everybody want to eat fried chicken. I remember everybody didn't like no fried chicken. Yeah, Angelica Lena, yeah, but that shit losing out to fried chicken now. Everybody want to eat fried chicken. They don't want no goddamn. And as they said, U.S. fried chicken. U.S. fried chicken. And we know we the ones who made fried chicken. That's why when I go over to black people's house and they got fried chicken, it's almost always good. Now, I don't like niggas who, when they make wings and they fold the fucking wing tip behind the fucking drumstick, that shit be kind of raw on that side. I don't like that type of fried chicken. Yeah, there you go, Jesse. I hate that they just be bad. They always got drum mess. I like to cook the whole damn chicken. Whole chicken wing. Oh, MBB 911 said he make that Southern Soul fried chicken. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You got to get the goddamn cast iron out for that. Either the big, deep one or you got your frying pan one. Yeah, that's how you make some bussin' ass fried chicken. Because that temperature stay up when you cooking in cast iron. Yes. I love some shit. I've been making the fried chicken where I make the wet batter now. That shit been bussin'. That shit been bussin'. Cause I used to be scared to like fry up the whole, like the breast and all that shit. Cause you be thinking that shit takes so long. But since I've been making it the way I've been making it, that shit been coming out perfect. I love that shit. Cause I love some drumsticks. I love fried drumsticks. Yeah, the secret spices, NBB and 911. I'm sorry, Angelica Lena. That shit got me hungry too. Thinking about fried chicken right now. I'm like, damn, I want some fried chicken. I like chicken wings, but I like cutting up a whole chicken and frying the whole chicken up too now. Frying that bitch up. Yeah, I like my chicken with the bone in. Motherfucking bone in my chicken. Which tether song am I gonna play? I got a tether song, another tether song to play. YT people don't even know how to eat goddamn. Yeah, Ray hot and crispy. Shout out to Ray FBA in the house. I'm gonna show y'all this dumbass YT lady trying to eat a damn enchilada. But she don't even know how to eat a damn enchilada. This is the craziest shit I ever seen. Yeah, you got that bone in. Oh my God. That's where it's at. I even take the back of the chicken and chop up the back of the chicken and fry that up too. The chicken back, fry up that neck. Yes, FBA chicken all day. That's for the win, FBA chicken. I was asking my sister, Alberta Massey, if they still got Uncle Gus's fried chicken down in Tennessee, because I'm about to go down to Tennessee. So I was trying to figure out if they still got Uncle Gus's chicken, because I want to get some of that shit. That shit be bussin'. That shit be bussin'. Look at this woman try to eat an enchilada, y'all.
Georgia Paytas tried her very first tamale, and she fully ate the corn husk. Here is the full clip.
When in New Mexico, let's try the tamale.
In the past week. Yeah, musty and cold weather is the hit.
The inside is like so good. Okay, let me try it here from the side.
Look at this. She's biting the whole corn husk. Like, who does that? Who eats the corn husk of the damn of the goddamn tamale? You're supposed to open it up and eat what's inside the corn husk. This is crazy.
Tamale, oh my gosh.
You guys see this? This is crazy. See, Riaz, I can buy the halal chicken wings over here and fry them up. That's why I'll go get the halal chicken, because the halal chicken be coming in, they be having a little small like thigh and leg together. And them shits be busting when you fry them up. Yeah, this was the crazy. Yeah, the inside is good, but you can't even eat the husk. What was she thinking? This is crazy. It's some weird shit. Like, we too far in the future that you don't know how to eat a damn tamale. These people are crazy. I want to put up what my brother said. That's right. FBA chicken all day. She didn't make any sense. I don't know where they be getting these people from. Let's play the because that FBA vibe is good. FBA's like, we the only people who got that real Majora spirit. Our spirit is so good. That's why people, for the most part, they like us when it's a one-on-one thing. But when they get in their groups, that's when you see their real sides. We the only motherfuckers that fuck with you, rather we dolo or we in a group. We don't really have no contempt for people unless you showing contempt to us. Yeah, Angelica Lennon, she dumb as hell. We don't have contempt for other people like that. We rock with people. Even if we dolo or if we in a group, we don't be up there. We don't be dissing people like that. That's not in our nature. That's why we have that Mojara spirit. That's why our fried chicken come out. That's why our Mississippi motherfucking beef stew and shit, all that shit be coming out banging. Our food come from our heart. Cause I'll tell you this, I don't cook if I'm in a bad mood. I don't never cook if I'm in a bad mood. Because I know that shit gonna come out how my mood is. So rather than make somebody some bad food, look, we'll just order some shit tonight. Hold up.
No bush meat on the menu.
Yeah, Angelica Lena, just be hating.
We don't sell bush meat in our venues, so stop looking through our menus.
No bush meat.
We don't sell bush meat That's disgusting. We don't sell push me. You need some readjusting. We don't sell push me. It was a Friday night, a foggy and gloomy side. Working late cause money getting a little tight. I was serving my last customer for the night. He had a thick accent and he wasn't very polite. His body odor wasn't right. All of a sudden he threw the menu. You don't sell much meat in this venue. That's what he screamed and uttered, and he continued. I like my bush meat toasted with American butter. His eyes started bucking, he cracked the glass bottle. He was using his breath as a weapon. Spit started flying and getting all over my face and apron. Now that FBI inside of me has just awakened. No bush meat on the menu.
None of that on the menu.
We don't sell bush meat in our venue, so stop looking through our menu.
Shout out to FBA Policy and Tether Radio 1. Shout out to FBA Policy. That's right. No bush meat on the menu. You're not going to get no fried meerkat legs, stewed rhinoceros kneecaps, no roasted giraffe hips. We don't eat none of that. We don't eat none of that. Take that shit. I got 2 more Tether songs. We'll get to them in a little bit. But I gotta swing that back. I gotta spin the block on that one more time because that shit fire.
No bush meat on the menu.
Word up, this shit. The way that bass kick in.
We don't sell bush meat in our venue, so stop looking through our menus. Stop looking. We don't sell bush meat. That's disgusting. We don't sell bush meat. You need some readjusting. We don't sell bush meat. It was a Friday night, a foggy and gloomy side. Working late cause money getting a little tight. I was serving my last customer for the night. He had a thick accent and he wasn't very polite. His body odor wasn't right. All of a sudden he threw the menu.
What it do?
You don't sell much meat in this venue. That's what he screamed and uttered, and he continued. I like my bush meat toasted with American butter. His eyes started bucking, he cracked the glass bottle. He was using his breath as a weapon. Spit started flying and getting all over my face and apron. Now that FBI inside of me has just awakened. No bush meat on the menu.
Nigga, I want the hyena roast, nigga. Them niggas looking for hyena burgers.
We don't sell bush meat in our venue, so stop looking through our menus.
We don't be eating them. Cooking up a whole damn monkey and shit. We is not doing that. Yeah, Duge was frowning like shit. Wait, nigga, where is the rhinoceros knuckle soup, nigga? Oh no, we don't got no rhinoceros knuckle, nothing. Y'all be getting caught in the airport moving that shit like it's weight. They be moving that shit like it's goddamn weight. They be having pounds of that shit. Word up. Oh, we don't like bush meat on the menu. We're going to play Millie Jean. I think we got Millie Jean, and I think we got another joint, too. My brother, FBA Policy be turning these joints out over there on TikTok, boy. I told him, I said, nigga, I'm turning this all into a compilation album with all these joints. This shit is busting. He said no blood Kool-Aid. No bush meat and no blood Kool-Aid. That's what our brother Jay Shaw
At the end of the
go
day,
again.
this was all put in place to divide the people. I seen the Democrats posting Bad Bunny all day yesterday. I seen the Republicans saying they not even really American for real. The real all-American halftime show is over here with Kid Rock and all of that. And I don't like either one. I don't like Kid Rock and whoever else was there on the Republican side with Turning Point. I didn't like Bad Bunny because I don't know what he's saying. But for some reason, y'all only call me racist with Bad Bunny just because I said I don't speak Spanish. I don't know what he's saying. Y'all have to stop saying that. I didn't like nothing with Turning Point either. So what does that mean? Y'all got to realize that I see the division going on. But I'm slap dab in the middle. This ain't got nothing to do with people being American, none of that. I said I didn't like Bad Bunny because I expect to hear English no matter where I go because the primary language is English here. For some reason, y'all take offense to that. I don't know why. English is the primary language here. So no matter where I go, I expect to hear, see, communicate in English. That is an expectation, yes. And whatever country I choose to visit, I'm sure their people will prefer to hear, see, and communicate in their primary language. And it would be insane of me to say, hey, adjust to my expectations just because I step foot in your territory. When I call customer service, that option 1 for English better stay there forever. If not, we're going to have a problem. None of this has anything to do with racism at all. I think their goal was to divide, and it is working. I think that it is disrespectful for the right to call people not American for wanting to listen to Bad Bunny and come listen to this all-American halftime show. And I think it's wrong for the other people that's usually with the other side, with the left, calling everybody racist for not wanting to listen to Spanish music the whole time at the halftime show. I think both of y'all have crazy perspectives and it don't make any sense. And people can also just say they don't like Bad Bunny with no explanation at all. Just cause. You can't call them racist because of that.
There you go. We wasn't feeling that shit. And that's what they need to understand. We wasn't feeling it. It's not our fault. I don't want to have to go get a goddamn put closed caption all up on the screen or go get a damn Spanish for Dummies book. Okay, Jesse. It's on their bumper. You know what they trying to do over there in Denver? You know what they trying to do.
Everywhere you go, any shop you go into, it's got CCTV.
The largest ever rollout of facial recognition is planned for England and Wales.
The big question is, though, would you be okay with seeing more of this?
Yes, they're going to be looking at you when you
criminals out there, but also lost privacy.
You know, you can find out about anybody's life virtually online.
I've seen you online. I've seen you.
That was me. Guilty.
I'm a fan of it, I have to admit, because I think that we give away all of our data on phones as it is.
I don't have a problem with that. I'm not on a criminal watch list. So.
A lot of technology is sometimes intrinsically, systemically racist. How are they just going to decide who to stop? How are they going to decide who to track?
You know, certain demographics may not be good.
It might encourage people to commit less crime in public areas if they know that there's facial recognition.
I think it can be seen as a breach of privacy, but it can also be a very useful tool that the government can use to crack down on criminals.
Well, there you go. Most of the people in England said they don't see a problem with it. So, I mean, basically, the way it is right now, they got all your information everywhere right now anyway. You know, you can walk in a Walmart and the Walmart cameras is already tracking you because If, rather you may be a criminal or they know your spending habits. You know what I'm saying? So it's already like this whole thing that you think you a private citizen anymore. That's just out the window. You know, they know everything about everybody now. So to me, it's a moot point at this point because they already been doing it. I just say that, you know, for us, it can be particularly dangerous because, you know, it's already shown that these things are particularly racist to black people, particularly over here, because they can't tell us apart for some reason. So we all get lumped in one big old bag. For the rest of y'all, just stop whining. Stop whining. You'll be fine. Prove where you was at. You got a damn phone that be in your damn pocket. That phone knows wherever you been. How about that? How about that? You all got the phone in your pocket and it knows wherever you been at all day. So they already know where you at. All you gotta do is like, all right, here, look at my phone and see I wasn't over there. That's why when I see the first 48 and they always catching a motherfucker by his phone, I was like, you didn't even think about leaving that damn phone at home. You took it with you. Because you need that phone to commit your crimes. So, yeah, to me, it's a moot point at this junction. That's right, Angelica Lena. Even though the people who ultimately created all this stuff, the GPS and all that, were foundational Black Americans. Ain't that some funny shit? How they take what we create and they use it in the worst way against us. That's neither here nor there anymore. Because these people know, they know the truth. They know the motherfucking score. We got another Tether song for y'all. Another Tether song on Tuesday's Troll. What up, Miss April Showers? How you doing, beloved? How you doing, Auntie? He got a meerkat in his arms.
Millie Jean is my new lover.
Wait, hold on.
Millie Jean is my new lover. She's the white girl.
She's tethered chips.
She wants some fun, but she is big and she weighs a ton. Millie Jean is my new lover. She's just a white girl.
Shout out to FBA policy for another banger, Millie Jean. There y'all go. Y'all tell us. Y'all get it in. Get you your big old fat white girl. He got a damn meerkat. He had a meerkat in his arm. Yeah, here's our sister who I was just talking about right now. We got a sister who wants to express her love for foundational Black Americans. Oh yeah, we definitely gonna be out of here early tonight. Yeah, Angelica later, Millie Jean. MBB 911. Next time you come in here, I'm gonna rent you up. Next time you come in here, rent you up, my FBA brother. Because our sister just passed away, I think just a little bit before Black History Month or in the beginning of Black History Month.
And GPS pioneer and mathematician Gladys West has died. Her calculations helped produce extremely accurate modeling of the Earth's shape, laying the foundation for modern global positioning system technology. West was born in rural Virginia during segregation. In 1956, she was hired as a computer programmer at a Navy base in Virginia, where she was one of only 4 Black employees. Her work went largely unrecognized for years, though she was later acknowledged as one of the hidden figures of the era. Despite being considered the mother of GPS, West said she still preferred using a paper map when driving. Gladys West was 95 years old.
Wait just a second, we have one more thing to share.
We want to say a heartfelt thank you for watching and supporting PBS News.
Without you, we simply wouldn't be able to provide the news and the information that you trust.
So thank you from everybody here at PBS News.
Support journalism you trust. Support PBS News. Donate
Shout
now,
out
or
to
even better,
Gladys West.
start a monthly contribution today.
From out here in the good old Virginia Commonwealth. Shout out to that sister. And no cap, I like using a paper map just as well. I would prefer I like using GPS sometimes, but that's like when I get close to the vicinity of where I'm at. But normally on my directions there, I try to pinpoint and map everything out on the paper map first, so I know exactly where I'm going. That damn GPS, sometimes the way they done fixed it, that should have drive you into the damn swamp. Shout out to our sister right here, showing that she got nothing but love for foundational Black American men during this foundational Black American History Month. We want to always show that there's sisters out there that love us, because we done seen these big back terroristic tethers talking all this vitriolic BS about us and about the family, and we got to get stuff in where we get it. So shout out to our sister for showing love out to Black men, foundational Black American men. Holla.
I get real quiet when y'all start all that Black men hate shit, because I love them. I love them down, I love them dirty, and I love them to be mine. I love them down. I get quiet when y'all start all that Black men hate shit, because I love them. I love them down, I love them dirty, and I love them to be mine. One thing I will never do is hate on a Black man. I will never join in on y'all bandwagons. I think it's weird. I think it's strange. I think it's goofy. I think it's goofy. I don't care how many relationships, and I only date Black men. Okay? Black American black men, to be specific. And I don't care how many times I done got my heart broke by a black man. I will keep dating him. Will. Yep. Yep. You're going to see me with another one. And another one. And another one. Until one of them gets it right. I love me a black man. Nothing like it. Wouldn't change or trade it for the world. Okay? And if you don't want yours, hand them here. Well, I don't know about that. I don't want yours. But I'm just saying. Okay? I love him. I love him.
Shout out to our sister. Dropping that real FBA love. And we respect her for that. Because we be catching hell. We don't be getting that much love. And so when we do get it, it's a blessing. It is a blessing. So shout out to that lovely sister. And we got nothing but love for y'all as well. Word up. We love our sisters too. We're going to get through these last few videos and we ain't going to be in here that long. Restream is getting on my damn nerve. And you know we had old musty academics was trying to talk shit about our good brother Tariq. So we're going to have Tariq's response to his old musty butt. Yep. You got about 4 more videos to go. That's right, Angelica Lena. Ain't nothing like you. I don't care how feisty somebody be like, man, a black woman she too mean. She like this and that. No, nigga, you too weak. You too weak. That's why you think their strongness is something else that's against you. No, it's not. It's the strength in the heritage of who we are and all the shit we've ever went through. Now, if you out here doing fuck shit, you should expect her not to be liking you doing fuck shit, especially if she giving you her all in her heart. See, when my wife left, I ain't have no side pieces. Because my heart was with my wife.
We could be helping them, and we wouldn't be in this situation, this crisis that we're in now.
Crow Wing County Sheriff Eric Klang says the jail began accepting ICE detainees in November 2025.
I've been in law enforcement for 30 years, and I've always supported our local, state, and federal partners. If you have a felony warrant against you, and you're a target of an ICE operation, you can bet that we're going to be part of that. But if you are just here simply because you crossed the border, we are not going out with ICE going after people like that.
Klang says they were called in to assist on what he calls a targeted arrest for the first time last week. It was at El Potro restaurant in Brainerd.
Do you recall on those folks, did they have criminal records?
They had criminal records, and there just happened to be a couple of them that were, as far as I know, just crossed the border, so civil penalty, and they got scooped up in that arrest that we did as well.
I asked Sheriff Klang if I could talk with people about their time in the jail, and he agreed. A man showed me his green band, signifying he's an ICE detainee. We couldn't show them on camera, but people lined up to share their story with me, eager for someone to listen. They also told me they are treated well at the jail, shown respect, and say they give respect.
They're not violent, they're very cooperative, they're very compliant.
Klang says only more recently has he started getting hate mail over the ICE agreements.
I would say the majority of the population supports what we're doing here in Brainerd.
He says he doesn't like to see how the agents are being treated in the Twin Cities, and feels if locals were standing alongside them, some of the treatment of community members could also have been avoided.
Who knows the community better than your local law enforcement? A lot of these guys just got deployed here. They didn't even get a chance to finish their field training. I mean, they got 40 hours in the classroom. They don't know anything about mobile field force. You compound that by people yelling, screaming, and throwing stuff at them. I mean, you know, it's no wonder they don't know that they're acting out or respond by somebody doing that. So, but if we were standing alongside them, we could say, hey, no, we don't do that here. We can't do that. No, you don't, flip them back off because they're flipping you off. We can't just randomly stop a car.
Well, there you go. If those people were out there and the local law enforcement was working with them, then there wouldn't be all these problems. ICE could come in, do their job, and then go about their business. I don't have a problem with ICE. That's right, Angelica Lena. Let them do their job. If you let them do their job, they'll be gone. They'll be gone, just like that. As quick as they came, they wouldn't have to be out there lined up in the street to battle against y'all if you just let them do their damn jobs. As simple as that. Look at our brother Tariq Nasheed responding to old musty academics.
Academics, you better go. You want to call out white supremacy, you better go back to your homeland of Jamaica and let them people let you on the beaches over there. Y'all can't even go on the beaches in your homeland. That's what you better be hollering at. How come you ain't in the streets over there? And they ain't letting you on the beaches in your homeland. Come on, y'all out of touch.
Corned beef.
Walking around wearing G-Unit tank tops still.
Corned beef
Academic.
and cabbage.
Somebody sent me some with Academic. Academic mentioned me. I don't know why Academic mentioned me in relation to this story. I don't know what Academic is doing. Academic, I know you're listening. What'd you mention me for?
Where are all the people who, they love calling me a tether? It's black people shit. It's like where's the pro-black people who claim white supremacy, who claim this? They've been very silent on this. And this is the point of even the people, where is Tariq Nasheed? Tariq Nasheed always be talking about, the white supremacists put like a black guy there to make it all good. Well, if in his terms, this is exactly what this would be. The group that should be in the streets, they were bought off.
Okay.
How the hell was we bought off?
Where's Tariq Nasheed? People, is that a cloud
chase? How we bought off? Where did the check? Where did we get the check that said we were bought off for not being in the street fighting against ICE?
Oh, you just reaching.
Or Jay-Z with Epstein.
What kind of reach was that? Where's Tariq Nasheed? Why am I even being thought of? What kind of reach is that, Academic? Academic, what kind of reach is that? Where's Tariq Nasheed on this? Okay, why?
Just academics reaching.
Why bring me up? Why the hell did you bring me up? And Academic, here's the irony. I've already spoken on that type of shit. You late to the party. That's the irony. It's funny you bring me up. I've already spoken on that. Listen, I like Jay-Z, but I will, if there's a deal that looks a little funny, I'll call it out. I've already, when Jay-Z did that thing with the NFL, I called that out already. 6 years ago. Come on, man. Find somebody to play with, man. We already knocked that out, covered that a decade ago. That's old news we already covered. Yeah, we didn't wait till them files came out.
Word up. We've been talking shit about Jay-Z, to be honest with you. I've talked about Jay-Z, how he stole his man Jazz name, how he's undermined other brothers and sisters and things when he was trying to bring that goddamn casino to the goddamn Brooklyn. We've talked about all this stuff. We ain't never let Jay-Z off no damn hook. My whole thing is, I don't know if I believe what they saying with the whole files and all this, when Epstein in his own emails talked about how much he had disdain for black people and black celebrities. So we've talked about that as well. So it's still hard for me to say, was he really, really over there with them, or did he just go to one of his functions or whatever? Or did he learn how to get dark money with Epstein? That's all that we say. That's all I'm saying. And we already talk about Jay-Z. So anybody who act like those of us in the grassroots, we don't call out Jay-Z, you a damn lie. Especially when he did that whole janky ass deal with the NFL. We was calling that nigga out left and right. So the hell with all that, like Jay-Z ain't been talked about in the black community. We damn sure talked about Jay-Z. Just like we even said when Diddy, even though we still don't all the stuff that they did so-called with Diddy, we did say, hey man, he was wrong for whooping on that girl like that. We all said that as well. Yeah, and in the very documents that he's screaming about, Epstein talked about how he didn't want niggas around. So I'm not going to listen to no damn tether tell us like, oh, what we need to be out here about. We need to be marching in the street because of Jay-Z was on there. That's one Negro. Y'all already tried to throw Michael Jackson under the bus, and even all the people who were kids who was around Michael Jackson who are now adults all have said Michael Jackson ain't never did nothing to me. But what we get from niggas is always, oh, I don't know. MJ could have paid them off. That's all y'all ever say. Y'all won't even take the word from the horse's mouth. We've already said, and I stand with my brother MJ. I know because I've listened to too many people. And there's more foreign people in foreign countries like Japan and Italy and France. They said Michael Jackson should be a god. He should be recognized as the great man that he was. These are other white tea people. Y'all Negroes be over here projecting so much, especially the tether class. Oh, why you ain't out saying nothing about MJ? Because MJ didn't do nothing. Y'all still want me to believe them white tea kids is Michael Jackson kids. So y'all people just be all over the place. And he just threw Tariq name in there because he just looking for somebody prominent on the grassroots level that he could think of, because he don't know Professor Black Truth. He don't know the Black Authority. He don't know my good sister Vicky Dillard. He don't know a lot of my brother Beat PDX, Beatzilla, PDX. He don't know all the brothers. He don't know Tim Black. He don't know everybody else name that he could probably want to throw it out there. But that's what these tethers do. So it's just tether whining to me. And they got to find some black face to put up on there. I told people the minute they put a couple of black faces on there, they're going to try to make it all about, oh, you black people, you talk about white supremacy, but you don't talk about this. Y'all the ones running around using the term black supremacy when we know there can't be two supremes in the same existence. Y'all make up bullshit that can't catch a fly by its tail. Yeah, a proxy for the lineage. And Tariq already told us that. That's how we know. That's why it ain't nothing they could tell us that gonna make me say, oh yeah, yep, that Tariq, he's part of it too. Nah, we understand what a proxy is. See, they keep trying to play like we stupid, because that's the whole thing, to play like we're a bunch of dumb people. That's what they always try to do. You didn't make your living off of being somebody who's a scholarly person or intelligent academics. You made a living off of ratchetness and talking about the ratchet Negroes. And weren't you almost in trouble for something that you had Negroes at your house with a girl and they allegedly did something to that girl? So I don't want to hear shit for you academics. Because I always say birds of a feather flock together. And if you got motherfuckers around you that allegedly grape other people or whatever the whole lying situation went on over there with you people in your deviant backgrounds, I would say you down with that shit too. So don't cast stones when you don't want a stone cast at your glass house. Just shut the hell up and keep it moving. That's why I said, I got to be up tonight for Corey Holcomb. I got to be up for this one tonight. It's got to be another one. Because everybody's still trying to bring down Corey Holcomb. All you weirdo YouTube niggas who didn't even have the heart to make a video and take it back when that whole PDF job y'all was talking about, all that was a bunch of shit concocted from jokes and put together by a tether. And next thing you know it, you niggas start trying to say the brother's a PDF. That's right, Angelica Elena. That's damn sure right. But y'all not gonna sit up here and be lying on no FBA brothers. All you people was talking about Corey. Oh, Darlene ain't gonna be there no more. And then she was right there. She gonna be there tonight too. The hell is wrong with y'all niggas? Y'all just on this. It's like y'all gossiping. Y'all think this is in a site of content that y'all, oh, we just content creators. No, nigga, you're a gossip machine. You get out here and you gossip because you know that's what y'all always talk about, what's in the algorithm. You don't have your own mind to think and say, man, fuck this algorithm. I don't care what they talking about. And all you niggas who left me mean messages, oh, you support a PDF like Corey Holcomb. Oh, so be it. If y'all didn't prove nothing. I know my brother ain't no damn PDF. Y'all taking what a man say in some freaking jokes when he over in Switzerland and shit, and y'all try to make like, oh, that's who he is. But I don't hear none of y'all talking about that filthy Asian Han Kim, who made all those derogatory jokes about foundational Black Americans the other day because he mad that we can't get deported. So I don't want to hear shit. Shit. Anton Daniels, musty Nigerian ass, he been exposing his damn self on his own damn panels. And y'all still ain't make no videos about that. Sitting up here gossiping like women, playing like y'all holier than thou. Nigga, I don't care what so-called kids you helping in your neighborhood. You should help them kids if that's what you allegedly doing. See, I'm not pocket watching you niggas. I'm not in your backyard trying to see what you're doing. Word up. I'm not in y'all business. Wait, what are you talking about, Gooch the Great? Oh, hell no. Yeah, I did hear something about that. There's some type of disease from these women wearing these weaves and these wigs. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I don't know. Y'all better be careful out here. Shout out to Gooch the Great.
All right.
Oh, go ahead. It's Chase McGee's channel.
No, I gotta get
Yeah, Chase McGee. I'm telling you, that's the new Tariq machine right there. Chase McGee is fire.
Yo, better back up. Jesus, what?
Look at this dude. He getting chased by a damn wild turkey.
All right. No, I gotta get back.
Wild turkeys gonna be playing.
Yo, better back up! Jesus Christ! I'm 40 years old, I can't be dealing with this! God damn it! One more!
He said he's 40 years old. He can't deal with this shit. They about to get his ass.
What? They be crazy. Yo, yeah, you're telling me I've been chasing them for 5 minutes. What do y'all want?
But get his ass. They trying to get his ass. They know who be hunting them. It be white tea people out there all the time popping the turkeys. They got long memories too. Yeah. Now they'll get your ass if you standing there. If they show up, they will get your ass, Angelica Lena. They will get your ass. We got them around here. We got them around here. Them motherfuckers will get you. And they got them long ass claws on the back of their fucking foot. I remember I was lucky one day. I had my book bag up. I had to put my book bag up. The motherfucker jumped right up, try to get me in my face. I was like, oh shit. These motherfuckers is vicious. It be certain times of the year where they be in they like, I think they call it a rut or some shit. And they be just out. They be on some bullshit. Word up. I don't fuck with no turkeys. They be on some shit. Motherfuckers. They bite too. Shout out to this sister right here.
If I got to choose between FBA or African American, I'm just going to choose FBA. African American is just too vague for me. Anybody can call themselves African American. Charlize Theron, Elon Musk. Do you feel like some Africans who immigrate to the United States of America purposely misunderstand what African American
the ones
means
around here, they be
and
acting
who that
up.
term was originally describing? And when I looked into the history how Jesse
As soon as
Jackson
I see him outside, I go back
popularized that label and his reasoning behind it, I realized it doesn't align with how I identify
Jackson,
as.
who
So
passed
I purposely
away
do
today.
not call myself African American. Yeah, if I have to choose between choose FBA. African American is just too vague for me. Anybody can call themselves African American. Charlize Theron, Elon Musk. Do you feel like some Africans who immigrate to the United States of America purposely misunderstand what African American means and who that term was originally describing? And when I looked into the history how Jesse Jackson popularized that label and his reasoning behind it, I realized it doesn't align with how I identify as. So I purposely do not call myself African American. Yeah, if I have to choose between FBA or African American, I'm going to choose FBA. I also identify as, Solon or Black American or just American because that reflects my lineage in this country. And yes, there are problematic people in FBA, but there are problematic people in every group. That doesn't invalidate an entire community. What I'm seeing is people getting upset simply because FBAs, Black Americans, or Solon, however you identify as, are taking pride in who we are, and that shouldn't be controversial. How come y'all can take pride in who you are and wave your flags in this country? And we can't. I'll be saying the most wildest shit in this country and expect us to take it. But we can't speak boldly about who we are in this country? That's wild. Before y'all be in my comments saying African American is an ethnicity in a community, I already know that. My point is that that term has become so broad, vague, and it doesn't describe my lineage anymore. And at this point, it feels like anybody can use it. That changes what it originally meant.
There you go. Shout out to that sister. But like I said, that's why I say when I'm on them TikTok streets, a lot of the FBA people over there, if I ain't never see you, I question, especially if you talking reckless, sometimes I think that's the ops. Because if you don't never show an image of yourself and you just got a couple of videos where nobody can see you and you talking crazy, and you just doing crazy shit that with no context to it, then I start to question it. But like for the most part, you know, like she said, there's messy people in every group. So take it how you want it. But we not taking y'all shit no more. We standing on business. There it is. Only got like a couple more videos and we're gonna be out of here tonight. Keep it going.
A massive U.S. military buildup is underway right here in the Middle East. Even as the U.S. and Iran are back at the negotiating table, it's clear the United A massive U.S. military buildup is underway right here in the Middle East. Even as the U.S. and Iran are back at the negotiating table, it's clear the United States is preparing for possible military action. Over the course of the last month, more than 250 U.S. military cargo planes have landed in theater, based on a CNN review of flight data. That's a significant uptick in activity, which suggests some of these flights are tied to preparations for potential operations against Iran. That number also includes flights to U.S. bases in Europe, which have traditionally supported U.S. military operations in the Middle East. Those flights involve cargo planes that can carry everything from personnel to vehicles to heavy equipment like air defense systems that we know the United States is deploying in the Middle East. Satellite imagery is also giving us a look at the U.S.'s more muscular posture in the Middle East. This is Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, the U.S.'s largest in the Middle East. A month ago, you can see 16 planes on the tarmac. A few weeks later, there are 29 planes, including 7 C-17 cargo planes and 17 KC-135 tankers. Those tankers are used to refuel jets mid-flight, a critical component of any air assault on Iran. At this air base in Jordan, 12 F-15 fighter jets recently appeared in satellite imagery. We've also identified the deployment of Patriot air defense systems at that large U.S. air base in Qatar. These would be critical to protecting U.S. assets in the region in the event of Iranian strikes. The U.S. also has plenty of naval assets in the region. A U.S. aircraft carrier and 3 warships arrived in the Middle East last month. A second aircraft carrier strike group is also now on its way. But this is just what we can see from publicly available information. The last time the U.S. struck Iran in June, we also saw a big buildup of military force in Europe and the Middle East. But it was 7 B-2 stealth bombers that delivered the biggest blow in Iran, according to the Pentagon. Those flew in undetected from the United States.
Well, there you go. I told you they don't build up for no goddamn reason. When they build up, they getting ready the same way they did with Venezuela. And they built up all the motherfuckers over there. Next thing you know it, it was boom, boom, boom. So be prepared for action in the Middle East, particularly with Iran. You wonder why Iran is at that damn table. They not sitting around just at home eating goddamn hummus. They trying to figure out, like, what is going on? Are these Americans? Are they going to come and get us? They might. They might. You got Trump in that motherfucking office. And remember, they changed the name of the Department of Defense to the Department of War. So, yeah, y'all should be thinking about that. Y'all should be thinking about it, because when you go from Department of Defense, that's not a resting posture, and you go to the Department of War, that's an aggressive posture. So, yeah. Yeah, Angelica Lena, yeah, they might be going in with them. So see. We shall see. And from the way all these C-17s and C-35 C-5 Skymasters, all that over there, that sound like they talking about boots on the ground. That's a lot of material being moved around. So we'll see. We shall see. You know, just because they moved some F-15s over there, though, that I'm like, yeah, F-15s. But it's when they start moving them F-35s over there, that's when I'll be like, oh, yeah, they about to go in. So we shall see. It's just a waiting game. Like I say, it ain't if they do it, it's when they do it. Because Trump has already shown that he's like, I'm going to get some of you motherfuckers in. Yeah. Yeah, we don't, they didn't call it Department of War, but they always called it the Department of Defense. But now they like, shit, Trump just said, fuck it, we've been warring all these damn years any damn way. Might as well just call it the Department of War. So fuck it. I guess he wants that to be made plain to see to all of them. So we shall see. Get these last two videos.
Might not seem like it, but this right here is arguably the biggest dog market.
This is Nigeria, y'all. So when these people tell y'all they don't be eating certain things, that's a damn lie, because here they are right here eating dogs.
Might not seem like it, but this right here is arguably the biggest dog market in Nigeria.
Look at them, they buying a dog. They not buying it to be a
This
pet.
market attracts buyers from thousands of kilometers away. Now, a dog here could sell for between $25 and $40, depending on the size. How do they get these dogs? And why is dog trade such a booming business here?
Idan suka je Kano suna nan da jakansu da magani a ciki. In suka samu kare sai su tura mana mu mata a cikin gida.
Haka
ne mu za mu sayar da shi.
If you are eating dog meat, if somebody poisons you, using herbs to poison you, they cannot get you if you are eating dog meat. If maybe you want to charm a woman, you can use the heart or the liver of a dog and mix it with some certain chance, then you can get that person.
So you could get a woman by using a dog heart?
Nigeria is considered a country with the highest rate of dog meat consumption in Africa. In 2021, thousands of Nigerians reportedly signed petitions to stop the consumption of dog meat. Now, this man right here was among the frontliners.
Dogs are able to perceive cancer, certain cancers, and alert the doctor even before science or machines. Autistic children, they perform better when they have dogs they're raising.
So what do you think about dog meat consumption? Let us know in the comment section.
Oh my God. I don't want to hear nothing from Nigerians. They said y'all the most dog-eating motherfuckers. And that doctor said that you can get cancer from eating dogs. So y'all is crazy. No wonder the Chinese over there. Good Lord. Good Lord. I just showed y'all the slums over there. I showed y'all all the orphans over there. Nigeria, y'all down bad, bro. Y'all can't tell me nothing, Tethers. Shout out to Nikki the God. Yeah, eating the cats, eating the dogs. It's just crazy, man. This shit wild. Well, I won't be partaking in no goddamn dog meal, no puppy chow.
Leaving. How we being difficult when y'all came to us? We're not being difficult. We're leaving, and y'all
some
still
brothers
here.
trying to fish.
All right.
Yes, sir. Now. Well, we'll leave, but you ain't got to say now. You ain't got to talk to us like that.
Okay. I had asked you politely. You are not allowed to be here. I'm calling the cops.
I'm gonna call the cops. See, Karens, they be hating on us. Can't even fish right. Y'all know what time it is, man. We finna go ahead and get out of here. We got a Karen calling the police. Right. So we gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. We'll get back with y'all when we get to the other spot.
We stealing fish from a we stealing fish from a public water. You saying we stealing fish? No, we're leaving. How we being difficult when y'all came to us? We're not being difficult. We're leaving, and y'all still here.
Is your home?
Yes, we will. You will see us tonight. Watch this.
Please don't talk to me like that. Yeah, please get the cops to come here as soon as possible. Let's get these guys arrested.
She said, let's get these guys arrested.
Why would you not respect?
She said, let's get these guys arrested.
This is crazy. You're videotaping me because you're stealing? So sad. No respect.
And that's what you do.
Chance I don't come down myself, Ron. Probably wouldn't end well.
What you said? What you said?
What?
What you said?
What you catch?
Oh, okay. I
I thought you said something else. I thought you said it probably went in well. We ain't worried about neither one of y'all at all.
As Nearly Fuller Jr. said, all white people have been deputized into being wardens of the lesser confinement. So all these white people, they get out here and they use police. There's no signs. I don't see any signs saying that they can't fish. They catching fish. They not bothering nobody, just catching fish. She talking about they're stealing fish. Well, that's what I'll say. That's how these people are. And there was some weirdo nigga on TikTok talking about white people are getting abused and all this. Just some weirdo shit. And he was up there with a white lady and defending white people's behavior and talking about there's no white privilege. When we clearly see right here the deputized wardens of white supremacy out here threatening to get some brothers arrested just because they fishing. And you can't, they didn't go up to no fishmonger and steal those fish. They caught them out of the damn ocean. Just got to be careful with these folks. Appreciate you, Angelica Lena, for being in here. All the family, Young Riaz, FBA Convo, fucking Claude Zandam. Anybody who catch it on the backside, y'all know what it is. We appreciate you, Miss April Showers, coming through. All the family that was in here tonight, you know what it is. MBB 911. Like I said, brother, next time you slide through, I'll wrench you up. We had to throw a musty tether out of here. But we, you know, Jesse 86, they asked. Shout out to Jesse Paris. I might be over there on his shit later on tonight. But I appreciate all y'all. We'll be back in here Thursday for the Thursday drop. I appreciate y'all all. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed up. Yeah, we ain't trying to hear none of that BS. We be in here for the Thursday drop. We'll see y'all then. But I'm probably not be in there tomorrow. But we'll be back on Thursday and Friday. Y'all have a blessed one. And I'm going to see y'all all on the flip side. This has been your boy Breeze Omega that's Breeze. And let's get our pork, rinds, grits, and gravy.
Yeah. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, grits and gravy. Grandma hold it down on the porch, barbecue, pig feet, pass me the hot sauce. Uncle Ben got a shotgun, double barrel, you won't pay the price. Living in the country, living the life. New York City's my wife, downtown's my mistress. I love fried eggs, ham and biscuits, and cutlass drop, Cadillac convertibles. Lincolns, we cut off the top, the block, we run the streets, we set up shop, we saw gravy, grits and pork chops, we roll tops, hops and barley, man, we see purple like Barney, man, it's funny how on falls there's pigs and chickens, and the streets got pigs and chickens, I ain't saying nothing wrong about cops and women, but if the shoe fits, wear it, y'all, you know the doggone bar, he ain't even scared of y'all, I'ma keep walking, I ain't scared to fall, when I know most of y'all scared to crawl, with the strength of a giant might scale a wall, singing Negro hymns like Mahalia, y'all. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy.
The Hambo, have you heard? I put most of these herbs head straight to the curb. They went flipping the birds, you know, but I did it all with a banjo, straw hat, overalls, and a pair of sandals. Smoking Winston Lights, Salem's and Campbell's. Yelling, hurry up, boy, load up my ammo. Orange hat, jumpsuit, color of camel. 4-wheel, see if you can handle it. You ain't got fire, just enough to light a candle with. You ain't a builder, I wouldn't never hand you bricks. I hear them chirping.
Without my pork rinds, grits, and gravy, I have a fit like a baby. Might even come around and have to pick up your lady and take her somewhere that's shady, but not under poplar trees and strange fruit. Part of the civil rights movement, I done found my roots. That's why I'm trying to find the truth. Only want that real shit when I come up and spit in the booth. Eat it up, regurgitate it, give it to you. Pork rinds, grits, and gravy. I see you at the barbecue. Yeah, I see you at the barbecue. Yeah, yeah. Pork rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork rinds, grits, and gravy.
God, the dead has